Look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now. See now, society's time me release now.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the 49ers, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the buildup is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season, and here we are in week 2.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
They send him right out of the slot. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit-and duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now from the gun. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So after one, it's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
On the ready.
2nd and 11.
Go!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, huh. Check go.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. He'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Ready, go.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A 7-yard loss.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt, as he's on here to punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm, and then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Let's go now. Hey, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. The connection made to Ayuk. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll drop the throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
At their own 12-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. Well, frankly, don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was the Bengals who were able to pick up the victory at home. Joe Burrow, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. We'll stay in the AFC South as we head one state over to check on the Indianapolis Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Jonathan Taylor, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Tua Tagovailoa, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more.
I'm on some rappers pay my bill. Ready?
So Kittle comes in motion. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. That's complete to Pearsall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, 49ers.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
That's another 49er first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the Steelers' 26-yard line.
Warriors 70. Hut, go. Hut.
Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Reload, check, Panther.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. Hut.
Ayuk makes the catch right side. 3rd and 5. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go now.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Let's
He's
go.
taken down at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready, break. Set.
They'll drop to throw. There he goes again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Ready, 72, go.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They run once more with McCaffrey. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try and get there on the ground. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now, faking the give. Taking off. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A run on first and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage, and then...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And how do you like that? This is going to work out. What a gamble. The fake extra point gives them 2 points instead of 1. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here we go. One final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.